Hey guys, welcome back to Henry's Ad Lab channel. My name is Henry, and on this channel I'm going to be documenting my Pinterest ads journey, my wins, my mistakes, and the lessons learned. So for those of you who are curious about running ads on Pinterest, make sure to subscribe. So in this ad, I'm just going to be sharing my catalog sales campaign, so just for sales, and I'll be sharing with you my budgets, the results and insights. And I was actually not expecting any instant sales from my store or website. I was just trying to see how much engagement and traffic I could drive to my website. So without wasting any time, let's just get right into it. So as you can see here, this is the catalog sales for my wall art. For those of you who don't know, I'm into the home decor niche, so I sell wall art for Panamera GTS. And yeah, I ran this campaign from the 1st of February to the 26th of February. That was when this catalog sales campaign ran. And I spent in total 228 euros for this. So you can see the amount of actions, the amount of clicks, and yeah, more important for me, the outbound clicks. So in total I got 139 outbound clicks. So let me quickly show you guys the setup for the campaign. So here's the campaign details. I chose the catalog sales and you can see my budget. It was 10 euros from at least the start of the campaign. I changed it at regular intervals after like 2 weeks, I think. And it was originally on run continuously, so it just ran basically until I decided when I wanted to stop it. So you can choose run continuously or run on specific dates. And for this campaign, actually, I remember I didn't activate the Performance Plus for it. So just the purpose of it was just for me to get more inside detail about my customers and to see people who were more engaged in my ads or who were actually responding to my ads. And I think I'll show you guys that towards the end of the video. So you see what I mean when you have the Performance Plus active and when you don't have the Performance Plus activated. So let's get right to the next. And here you have the ad group name. So I have already set up like certain product groups just in case I decide, okay, I want to advertise certain wall art designs or setting another product entirely, maybe like the woven blankets or the woven pillows or my branded shirts. So here I actually have the sales campaign for wall art. So the wall art I decided to actually promote. You can see here, this is one of them. There were actually 4. I'll show you guys that in a bit. But here you can just, you have this features from the Performance Plus. So it's like the Performance Plus creative enhancement. So it generates kind of, I think, backgrounds for your product to look more visually appealing. That's what I think. And then you have image resizing. I think it's fair enough and it works well if you activate them, especially for the catalog sales. Then we have the targeting details. So the audience, you have first option, you have the audience, so reach a specific group of people using information about your customers and the way they use Pinterest. And then you have the second option, the dynamic retargeting, so reach people who have visited your site or have unpurchased items in their cart. So for this one, I think I started with the audiences. I just switched it between intervals, like maybe after 2 weeks or a week, I just switched it just to see what response I will get. And you can see here my audience size is 1 to 1.8 million, which I think is quite good, you know, depending on the budget as well. And then you have the genders. I think you can specific genders here, yeah, but I just target all just to find out which genders are actually responding more to my ads. And then you have ages. So during when I was setting this up, I actually, based on the previous campaigns I have run in the past, maybe short-term campaigns, I thought, or I noticed that this age group, which have the check boxes on them, this age group were actually responding more to my product for some reason, which I'm not pretty sure, but at least I can tell that for maybe the older generation, they have more financial power to actually purchase such products. Anyways, but yeah, just so you know, I got the data from the previous campaigns I ran that these are the people that resonates more with my ad, and that's why I clicked this, or I checked this age group. And down here to locations, so I think I had Switzerland, and then I had the US, so, and some metros. So I'll quickly show you how I usually come about these metros. When you go to the Pinterest trends, you can find them here. When you click on this button here, Pinterest trends. So what I do is I just enter the keyword or phrases that might resonate with my audience. So wall art, right, and then I click on it. Oops, something went wrong. Reload the page. Okay, so for the date range is for past 1 year, so you can see the interest over time. And when you scroll down a little bit, you will see related trends, so you can make like a comparison. I think you're allowed to compare maximum 4. So I can take wall art prints, for example. Let's say modern art and wall art ideas. So you can see which keyword is actually performing better, or phrases. So the wall art is definitely top, one should be one of my key phrases, which makes sense. And here I can see the demographics, so you can see like the age. I just pick, so I see that 18 to 24, 25 to 34, partly 35 to 44, and a little bit of 55 to 64. And I have more females and more males who are interested in wall arts, or who are actually searching for this term, right? So what I do is, now I have these phrases, for example, or these words. I go to Google Trend right here, just for example, so you see, and then I enter wall art and explore. And then it's, of course, it's United States for the past. I'll change this to the past 12 months, 1 year. And I'll just come down here and I see Florida is one of the top sub-regions trending for this, and I click on Florida, and then I pick sometimes the first and second one depending on the percentage or search rate. So I pick either the first and second one, and then I go back again, and then for the second one, New York, for example, I pick the first and second one. Yes. Depending on the searches, sometimes it tells. So this is, I just wanted to quickly show you guys how I find my target locations. So now we'll scroll down, of course, language, English, and devices. Again, from past data, I found out that these devices were what my audiences were using most, and that's why I have them checked. And you have the other options, advanced options, and of course checkout. We want to make sales. Alright, now let me show you guys the results for the campaign. So here's the results for the campaign which I ran from the 1st of February to the 26th. You can see the total spend, you can see the pin clicks, and guess what? I got 0 sales. Anyways, down here you can see the targeting performance. Right here you can see the people who are resonating more with the ads, and it was like this age from 18 to 44, age group 55 to 65 plus were actually resonating, and had more males more than females, and I think the ratio is not all that bad. And the devices, of course, iPhone is leading next to Android mobile, and here you can see the metros or regions which were spending more. You can also switch off this and then pin click, exactly, so which regions were clicking more on the pins, you know, just as a reference for upcoming campaigns. And now I'll quickly show you guys the products which I was actually promoting. So down here, back to the ads report, click on our catalog sales for wall art, and then product groups, and 2 products. So these were the products actually. So when I started the campaign, it was just 4 products, and then with time, I think after 2 weeks, I removed 2 products, that is the ones that were not performing well, the bold red frozen Panamera and the snow stretch GTS. So I switched them off and let the other 2 which were performing well, the gold rush and the drive elegance. Those ones had more clicks, so it was obvious for me to just leave them to run. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what, if you remember when we were setting up the campaign, right here we had this option here called generate backgrounds and image sizes. So I'm going to show you guys quickly what that looks like. So I go to my home page, I go to save, and so on my home page, on my saved boards, you can see what they look like here. Click on them, example, and obviously this might not be the best representation in my opinion, so which brings me to the reason or the conclusion that I would like to use the conversion campaign in my next campaign, because that way I think I have more power over the mock-up. You know, I can influence the mock-up, I can create a mock-up on Canva to make it visually appealing and convincing, so that Pinterest users can have a feel of what the product will look like when it's hung in their house, like the wall art itself. So this is one part where I think, you know, conversion campaign might actually succeed, because mock-up I think plays a lot of role in conviction. So yeah, my next campaign I would use I'll try the conversion campaign. I already have one running, another email marketing campaign running. That is something I will share with you guys in upcoming videos so that you see what's happening. But so far, this is my experience with the catalog sales. So I got clicks, I got engagements, no sales, but most important is the data, right? So have you been running Pinterest ads in the past? Then drop a comment and let's talk. If you found this video helpful and insightful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.